Hi everyone, it's Yunus from Media Server Development Team. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make a 1080p WebRTC live stream which can support 1000 viewers using Media Server Enterprise Edition 2.5.3. To do this, we are gonna form a cluster of 6 nodes, one origin node, 4 edge nodes, and one node for our Nginx load balancer and MongoDB. Our origin node will ingest the stream, send it to our edge nodes, and then edge nodes will send the stream to the viewers. Our Nginx load balancer will balance the load between nodes, and MongoDB will store the stream information. For load testing, I will use 2 instances, each generating 505 viewer. So let's get started. In our first step, I'm gonna go and install Media Server to our origin and edge nodes. Let's start with our origin node. I have already connected to my node, so I'm gonna first download Media Server to the origin server. Now it's downloading server. Let's wait. It's done. Now we will get the installation script. This script will be used to install Media. Let's change script's permissions. And install the server. Okay, now Media Server is installed and started. Let's verify it by checking its service. Sudo service Media status. As you see, it's active and running. Now I'm gonna go and do the same for our edge nodes. Now we have completed installing and running Media Server on our origin and edge nodes. So step 1 completed successfully. Now we will install and configure Nginx load balancer and MongoDB. We will start with MongoDB. Let's copy this command. Let's go to our Nginx instance and paste it. And then let's copy this command and paste it. Let's update our packages. And now we are ready to install MongoDB. Let's execute this. Now we should do an edit on Linux limits.configuration file to to make sure that MongoDB is working correctly. So I'm going etc folder, security, and then I will edit limits.conf. Let's copy this, go down in the file until the end, press I, paste it, escape, and right quit. Now we will do one more edit in MongoDB configuration file so that MongoDB will accept connections from other nodes. Let's go to etc, then sudo v mongo.conf. Go down and change this bind IP to 0.0.0.0. Save and quit. Let's check our MongoDB version. As you see, it's installed. Let's check the status of MongoDB. It's inactive. We will start it. Let's start it. Let's verify its status. And as you see, now our MongoDB is active and running. Let's connect to Mongo shell. Now I will create a user. First, use admin to switch DB admin. Let's copy our credentials, change this to your username and your password. Our nodes will use those credentials to connect MongoDB. Let's paste it here. My username is YouTube and password is this. Enter. Now we added user. We can exit. Let's copy this command and do one more edit to Mongo configuration. We should run this with sudo. It's done. Let's restart MongoDB. Let's enable Mongo service. And restart the DB to make sure everything is saved. Let's verify the status, and as you see, our database is active and running, and it's ready to accept connections from our nodes. Now we can move to the installation of Nginx load balancer. Let's copy our first command and paste it. And then this. This. And let's update our packages before installing Nginx. Now let's install Nginx. Okay, now we will set up SSL on load balancer with our domain name. Let's install certbot for this. Okay, now we will create the certificates. Please do not forget to replace this domain name with your own domain name. Let's copy and start certification creation process. I should run this as root, so don't forget that sudo here. Let's write our email address. Let's agree. Yes. Okay, this message is enough for us. Our certificate files are generated, so we can move on. Now we will configure the load balancer. So let's go to Nginx folder. Here, as you see, we have Nginx configuration file. We will edit this, but before I will back up the file just in case if something goes wrong. Let's paste it. You need to run this with sudo, by the way. Let's copy it again. As you see, we got the backup. Now we will generate a new file. Here we will paste our Nginx configuration. So let's go here and edit this file to our requirements. So this section, you need to place your origin IP address like this. Go down. These lines are commented because we won't use RTMPS or SRT, we will use RTMP. So let's scroll down. Add your origin server IP address to here. Scroll down to this section, add all your H server IP addresses. Go down to this section, add all of your server's IP addresses. Here, as you see, my origin server and the 4H server. Scroll down. Here we will configure SSL for the origin. So put your domain name here, here, and here. Let's scroll down and again put your domain name here, here, and here. Let's edit this. And also here, here, and here. Now I'm gonna copy the content of this file and paste it to our Nginx configuration file. Let's press I first to go insert mode, paste it, and let's save it. To verify our Nginx configuration, I'm gonna execute this command. This will check our syntax. Let's go and execute it with sudo. As you see, our test is successful, so everything is okay with our configuration file. I'm gonna remove a symbolic link. Let's copy this, paste it here, and then let's enable Nginx and let's restart it. Let's verify Nginx service status. So I will type status here. As you see, our Nginx is also working. Let's check MongoDB once more. So service state got status. As you see, both of our Nginx and Mongo processes are running. So we have completed configuring MongoDB and Nginx. Now we will restart all of our Ant Media servers in cluster mode. So let's copy this command. We will replace this IP address with our MongoDB server IP. So let's go and copy our MongoDB server IP. Let's come here and paste it here and copy the command. Here your MongoDB username and password. Now I will go to each of our origin and edge servers and restart Ant Media server in cluster mode. So first let's go to Ant Media directory and paste the command. As you see, Ant Media server is restarting in cluster mode. Let's check its status. Sudo service Ant Media status. It's active and running. Now I will do the same for all the edge nodes. Now we restarted all of our servers, origin and edge nodes in cluster mode, so they should be able to communicate with each other. Let's mark this step as completed too. Now I will restart Nginx load balancer one more time to be sure that everything is good to go. Let's restart it. Let's check its status. It's running. Now I will go to our domain name and connect our cluster for the first time. Let's write a name, surname, and our email address and the password. Let's log in. Oops. Now you should see cluster here. Click on it, and as you see, all of our nodes are displayed here. Our origin node, our edge nodes, as you see, they are all live. You should be able to see all your nodes listed here. So we restarted Nginx load balancer, and this step is also completed. We also checked our cluster from our web panel. Everything is fine. Now we will move to installation and configuration of load tester instances. Okay, first we will install Java. This will enable us to run our test tool. Let's execute this command. Yes. While this is downloading and installing Java, let's go to our second load tester instance and install Java on it. Yes. Okay, we have successfully completed installation of Java to our load tester instances. Now let's install unzip. Let's download our load tester tool to load tester instances. To do that, I'm gonna use skeppy. Let's execute this command for our first machine and for the second one. As you see, I downloaded test tool to both of my load tester instances. Now I'm going to unzip it, and also in second machine. Let's go to WebRTC test directory, both machines. Before we start our tests, we need to remove some limits from our load tester machines. To do that, I'm gonna set everything to unlimited. Let's copy this command, go to our load tester instances and execute, and also on second one paste this. Now, to be sure our Linux configuration is saved, I will close my terminal and restart both our load tester instances, the connection. So let's finish this and then go and reconnect. Let's check my IP address. And again for the first load tester machine. Let's go to our WebRTC test directory, and now we are ready to start our test. But before, I will start publishing our stream with OBS. So we have successfully installed load tester tool and configured them, so this step is also completed. Now let's go to OBS, check our settings first, go to stream. Here type your domain name, your app's name, and your stream key should be the stream ID. Our output is 2000 kilobit per second and tune is 0 latency. Let's click OK and start streaming. Let's go to our panel, go to our app. As you see, our broadcast started here. Now let's go back to our document. We also completed this step. Now we will start producing weavers using our test tool. Let's go and copy this command. This will generate 505 weavers. Let's go and start generating from our first load tester instance. Let's go back to our web panel and check weaver count. As you see, weavers are started to increment. Also, let's see the CPU usage. As you see, the CPU usage on edge nodes are also incrementing. Let's go back. Let's wait a little bit until it reaches 500. Then I will run the second one. We can go to our edge nodes, for example H2, and execute htop command to see CPU usages. As you see, you can follow how much each core is loaded by this command, also through your web panel. As you see, now we reached 505 weaver, so I will go to my second load tester and execute the same command. As you see, the weaver count is incrementing. Let's go back to cluster section and check CPU usages. It's going up. Under 75% is safe for us, but if it goes above 75, it's danger zone, so we should keep it under 75. Let's go back to one of our edge nodes and execute htop to see CPU usages. we only need one more viewer to reach 1000. Looks like we couldn't reach 1000. We had few disconnects. This can happen time to time. So with this, I am finishing the tutorial. Please do not forget to check our documentation. Every single command I used during the tutorial is also present in our documentation. Thank you for watching.